Superior Bulk Logistics is the parent organization for several companies, the largest being Superior Carriers, and they haul and transport liquid and dry bulk chemicals, both hazardous and non-hazardous. Another company is Carry Transit. They transport food and food grade products, both liquid and bulk. And then we also market a transportation management system, which is a software package that we market to our shippers to help them internally in their transportation departments. And that system will take them all the way through carrier selection to order placement, pickup, transit, delivery, all the way through billing. We service the chemical industry, the food industry, and the rail transfer industry. On the software side, it would be the transportation management system. What differentiates us, I think, from our competitors would be the number of modes of transportation that we're involved in, as well as our excellent safety and service records. Boy, it has been a massive undertaking in that we were a very loyal customer to a truck supplier for 15 years plus. And over the past several years, we started to experience some quality issues, which led to increased maintenance costs. So we undertook a very detailed study to look at all the manufacturers that were available. And through that study, and we looked at all aspects of it, whether it would be driver comfort, fuel mileage, maintenance cost. And through that study, we've made some changes, and it's been very beneficial. Years ago, it was just communicating with the tractors was the big thing, the satellite communications. But now that has advanced to, we can really track the trailers as well. So we know where the trailers are, whether they're tethered or untethered to a unit. We know when they enter a facility, when they exit, if they've been moved. So that technology has moved to the trailers as well. As far as tractor technology, it's anything you can get in a passenger vehicle today. Within a couple years, you'll be able to get it into a Class 8 tractor. We have lane avoidance systems, we have collision systems. So the technology on the equipment has advanced tremendously. As far as rail sightings are concerned, we know when a rail car enters the yard, we know the product and the inventory amount in the rail car. We know the temperature of the products. So in that aspect, that has worked well. On the transportation management side, that software system has grown and really helped develop. In fact, our food grade carrier, Carry Transit, is involved with the mayor's new initiative, SYNC, in the city here, which is supply chain innovative technology throughout Chicago. And that program has worked very well, and we're just getting started there. But it's bringing transportation experts together to understand how the traffic moves throughout Chicago and how it can be moved more efficiently. They've also been involved in a study with Northwestern University that looks at moving product with the least amount of resources available. So it's a very innovative technology that they're developing. On the tractor now, we know when a unit has gone through a hard braking process. We know if a tractor has gone into a curve too quickly. So we even use the satellite communication now on the tractor to do training with our drivers. They actually take their safety training many times. The modules are right into the tractor so that they can take the training there. I believe the biggest obstacle they face is the communication between the different modes of transportation. And by that I mean if you have a domestic shipment that is picking up and being transported and delivered within a short distance, that's one thing, that's easy. But when you start having different modes of transportation, truck, rail, barge, ocean vessel, air, the technology there is all different. The terminology many times is different. The paperwork is tremendous. So it's the communication, I believe, between the different modes that is the most challenging. Mechanics today working on the equipment are not the people that you think walking around with a wrench in their hand any longer. I mean, they're walking around with laptops and they're doing diagnostic testing and they're looking at sensors in the engines. And so it's been difficult to keep up with the mechanics throughout the industry. But drivers are something else. Drivers, it's like they're all aging out. What do they call it? The baby boomers, let's say. Our driver fleet is getting old, and although the industry is doing a good job in creating schools to bring in new people and younger people into the industry, it's been my experience over the past several years that we're only keeping up with what is departing. So the driver capacity is the #1 problem in the transportation industry. You know, if you have a local job, that's one thing. You're home every night. The ones that run over the road, they're away from home a week or longer at a time. It's a demanding job. Washington is continuing to regulate us very strongly, so it's a tough job. You have to pay people well. You have to have the best benefit package out there. You have to treat them well. I mean, we treat our drivers and our mechanics and everybody throughout the organization as an equal partner in the organization, in that we listen to what they have to say. So they are actually part of the organization. They feel part of the organization. It's a family culture. And I think when you have that, even with the shortage of capacity that's there, I believe you can continue to grow, and that's what we believe. Continuing to grow in different modes, I think, will also be an area that we need to focus on. Right now we do liquid and we do food grade and we do rail siding business, but there's package, there's barge business available, there's business that goes overseas. I mean, we transport product between North America. We go to Canada, and we have partners in Mexico that will take our shipments from the border and deliver in Mexico. But outside of North America is an opportunity, especially with, I think, the export opportunities that are coming in the near future. The largest challenge is getting the capacity that we need. We have the business. It would be nice to be able to keep up with all the business, and if our economy really starts to take off, there's not enough capacity to keep up.